So the 8 dimensions of well-being, this is something that is really important if you are somebody who only focuses on your physical health when it comes to being the best version of yourself. We're going to talk about this really quickly because I think it's really important in overall physical health, but also mental and emotional health. So hopefully I'm in the shot here. I just kind of set it up. If anything, the sound will be decent and a little bit of my face will be in it. So I just pulled this up online, the 8 dimensions of well-being. This basically says that to be holistically healthy, right, we need to have a balance of these 8 dimensions for ourselves. And the 8 dimensions are emotional health, physical health, occupational health, social health, spiritual health, intellectual health, environmental health, and financial health. And some of these can bleed into the others. And a big thing about this is some people will need more of another dimension than the other. That's a really big important thing to know. But everyone does need a little bit of each of these to some degree. And the problem with most people's lives is they spend a lot of time focusing on their occupational health, as in what their career is, and their physical health. How do they feel in their body? Not a lot of people work on their social health or spiritual health, and this can bleed into emotional health. Financial health's on here too. A lot of people do focus on that, but they come at it from a sense of fear and lack, which leads to issues in their leads to issues in their emotional health and potentially their physical health because of that. Environmental health, I think that is kind of referring to the environment around you and the people that are around you, but also like if you're living in literally smog and infested air, like China, for example, they have pretty bad air pollution. That would obviously cause big issues in your mental, physical health, which can bleed into occupational and financial health, which can, of course, bleed into everything. So this whole thing is really, really important. And if you want to actually find this out and learn a little more, this is just kind of an introduction. Just type in 8 dimensions of well-being, 8 dimensions of health. Some have 7 facets, some have 5 facets. It's basically just showing you that health is more than just a one-dimensional approach of your physical health, and that if you're not at least entertaining a little bit of your emotional health, how you feel, a little bit of your financial health, how your money comes in and how you look at money, environmental health, if you live in an area that's really polluted, right? Intellectual health, smarts, if you're challenging your brain to learn more. Spiritual, if you're connecting to something higher than you. And a lot of people think this is religion. It can just be a fact of just kind of giving up trust, even if you maybe don't believe fully in the fact that there's something greater than you orchestrating this life for you. You could even just give up trust and realize that maybe what you think is best for yourself right now, there's actually something better for you. And to do that, you need to let go of what you currently have. Maybe not fully, but that's a big part of spiritual practice, is just knowing that you might not know everything. Social health, this is just talking to people, and that kind of bleeds into emotional health. And occupational health, that's your career. How do you feel about how you give back to the world? And then your physical health. All of these are going to tie together. All of these are equally important, but for some people, they're going to be a little more important for the others. I'll give you a prime example. For me, intellectual health is something that I put on a very high pedestal. I am trying to optimize my consciousness around being very, very smart in my given domains, which is fitness, emotional stability. I also like just everything science related, artificial intelligence. That kind of bleeds into occupational health. My emotional health, I put a very high pedestal on. And emotional health can usually be improved through spirituality and social health, which I both put on a very high pedestal as well. The thing about social health, though, is that I need a very small amount of time talking with people in person to feel socially okay. Some people need more energy from people. I don't. I can spend a large amount of time alone, and I prefer to spend a large amount of time alone. That's where I perform best. So, all in all with this, find the dimensions for yourself, kind of start trying to construct the life that works the best for yourself. And that might mean making a relationship change. That might mean making a change to the type of food or workout routine you're doing, to give yourself more time to actually focus on these other aspects of health. And for a lot of people, it's going to be maybe a little uncomfortable for starting because you've never looked at health this way. You've only looked at it as how do I feel right now? How do I physically look in the mirror? But it's way deeper than that. And the more you can look at health as kind of a complete system like this, the more you will rapidly improve it, and you're going to be feeling a lot better.